Can I help you, love?
I'm looking for a man.
Aren't we all?
His name's Frank.
On the Chatsworth estate, the course of true love
Brendan?
never runs easy.
Pervert! He just exposed himself. Stop.
Live with me. I need a woman in my life. Oh yeah, she's a narcoleptic.
They're here.
The new series of Shameless, Tuesdays at 10 on 4.
Channel 4 News at 7 after the pressure mounts on Josh in Hollyoaks.
Join me, Alan Carr, this evening at 10 o'clock on Channel 4. On my sofa will be this lady, the gorgeous Lindsay Lohan, who'll be telling me all about fashion, her love life and how it feels to be one of Tinseltown's wildest stars.
For exclusive spoilers from next week's episode of Hollyoaks, head over to channel4.com/Hollyoaks. Later tonight on E4, a new self-assured Effie's coming home. But something's not quite right. Skins at 10.
I'd just like to thank everyone that came out and voted, and to those of you that supported me throughout the campaign. You know who you are. But more importantly, I'd like to say that I will not fail you, and that this is the beginning of a better future. I'd just like to thank everyone that came out and voted, and to those of you that supported me throughout.
I think you're ready to go home, Elizabeth.
I'm not ready. We're not finished yet.
Oh, we're far from finished.
Let's find out what I got. At least you took yours. I was too mental. I'm in a different place now. Viola, and I'm sorry.
Brand new Skins continues tonight at 10 on E4.
Okay, brain, think.
If you've got something to say about television, there's now a place where you can find your voice.
Think about it. Thank you. Get back to it.
To get involved and join the conversation about television, go to channel4.com/the TV show.
4 days of fun, excitement and puppy love. DFS Crufts comes to More 4 live tonight at 7:30. Here on Channel 4, the Country House Rescue off a magnificent pile in Kent at 8 tonight, after the news.
Seized at gunpoint, tortured and abused. The inside story of a terrifying kidnap, told by the man who survived it.
Felt the gun here. It was, it was pushing in quite hard. And, I remember, this is it. I'm going to die. And I started shaking up.
Good evening. It's the most amazing account of 2.5 years as a hostage in Iraq. Peter Moore is believed to be the only survivor of 5 British men seized 3 years ago. Tonight, for the first time on television, he details how it felt, the abuse, the thought of execution, and how his captors wrongly believed he was from military intelligence. Also tonight, amid claims antisocial behaviour is twice as bad in Britain as the figures suggest, a 64-year-old man collapses and dies outside his home after being baited for years by teenage yobs.
He was baited, he was abused, he was bullied to death.
A walk of shame. 3 MPs and a Lord plead not guilty on expenses charges, saying the court shouldn't even be trying them. And the biggest revolution for the railways since beaching. The high-speed train wars begin as the government reveals its preferred routes. The only thing I prayed for was that the execution would be fast. That was how Peter Moore faced up to the prospect of death during his long captivity in Iraq. Tonight he reveals how he survived the ordeal, how he was beaten and hung from a door by his handcuffs, and how he and 2 other hostages plotted to kill one of their guards with a lethal injection. We also reveal claims from an Iraqi intermediary that a British general met face-to-face with the imprisoned leader of the militia that kidnapped Peter Moore prior to his release. Our correspondent Andy Davis has this extended report.
They were at the centre of Britain's longest-running hostage crisis in 2 decades, yet barely anyone knew their names, let alone what they looked like. Why was it shrouded in such secrecy? Why, in a land well known to British and American special forces, were they never found? Why were most of them killed? And what was it about this hostage that kept him alive? This is Peter Moore's story, of 2.5 years being held captive, told for the very first time.
The only thing that I hoped for was that the execution would be fast and there would be no torture involved. It would be a case of just going out somewhere and getting shot in the head, and that would be the end of it. And that's what I really sort of prayed for, effectively, if I was going to die.
Fire in the hole, fire in the hole.
Iraq, 2007. The country is embroiled in what many perceive as a civil war. Sunni extremists are sending suicide mission after suicide mission into the cities. The Shia militias and death squads are on...
Well, I'm very sorry about that technical fault on that report. We will try and reset it and bring it to you in a few minutes' time. But we'll go to one of the other big news stories today, which was that 3 Labour MPs and a Tory peer this afternoon made their way through the press scrum to the dock at the City of Westminster Magistrates' Court, where they pleaded not guilty to charges arising from last year's expenses scandal. Not only that, their lawyers went on to deny the authority of the court to try them at all.